My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield.
Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw.
Introducing the challenger from New.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line,
Soaring. Cross body from the top.
the champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
Well, midnight always strikes, and fairy tales are not real.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship.
Double underhook backbreaker.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down, Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. Swapping some big-time swings here. And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. No end in sight to this exchange.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Bam! This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
What a punch.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Manages to reverse it.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee, go to sleep. A maneuver that the champion has put so many away with.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this.
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal's going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions.
Looking to catch him off guard. And he kicks out.
I honestly do not know what took him so long.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Punk, Mysterio, facing off against each other for the first time ever here at Armageddon, battling it out for a chance to compete for the Intercontinental Championship. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably...
Flying armbar. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Sheesh, a painful-looking shot. Flying armbar. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speedway.
This
about to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other. Set up in the corner now, struggling to fight, being forced into the Tree of Woe.
Stuck in the Tree of Woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable here.
Ian pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there.
Rey's veteran instincts on display.
Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 contendership after that. But caught! And crashing down hard with a powerbomb.
Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
CM Punk with the knee lift in the corner.
Into a bulldog. Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the... this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now with the second bite of the cherry connects, CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's birthday. Oh, dumped right on the head. Punk pepper his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the annex.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
CM Punk hoists his opponent down with a GTS. Is it enough for Punk?
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2. He was almost finished.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
GTS. Mysterio couldn't avoid the big shot.
2. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark Punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. And as cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described
From the top.
Wow! Cross body!
shoving him into the corner now.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0. So much tension applied to the leg.
Can Orton withstand this attack?
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse. An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Got the sharpshooter locked in deep.
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Look, Randy Orton needs to end this matchup quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk.
Looking to end this.
The schoolboy!
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chance.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the 3.
Shoulders down. Does he have it? Kicks out after 1. Not quite enough to put him away.
Good God. CM Punk picking apart the Viper, clearly on his path to victory.
Counter by CM Punk.
A razor-sharp chop there. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Viper.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Michael Cole, but Orton is seconds away from submit.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse. Never saw that coming.
Orton, opponent down, and that... Now that classic full body stomp. Every single body part targeted.
Just ready now for the win. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Raining down right hands.
He wants him back up so he can knock him back down.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker. Textbook. From the top.
Nobody home.
Here we go. And retaliates with a counter.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down to sleep.
That could end the Viper's night.
There's 2, and he's still in the game.
Amazing. Unbelievable showing of tenacity from Orton to manage the kickout.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Blow for blow, each one getting stiffer. Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Anything right, but still slugging away. Stinging kick.
Ouch. the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stubborn in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy, but Punk definitely.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now see it.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 in WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either countout or disqualification, the streak will be over. This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless. Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak. And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't... doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan. Catch The Undertaker at a time of grieving and use the moment to get into the dead man's head. This is the blueprint to defeat the streak.
I don't know how Undertaker could put the last few months out of his mind, but I really believe that this fight is about more than...
Undertaker with the counter. He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
Yeah, the dead man getting some refreshed vitality.
Tossing him aside. Head and shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
Punk powers out. Still going strong.
That was not even close to keeping him down. Ferocious power slam.
Trying armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Might be going high risk here.
Watch out. Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
I have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit and runs from the top. Whoa! Cross body!
This is a man for...
And boom!
Down with force. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. And the manager is... Look out! Through the air. And connects!
Batting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend of many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you, it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy.
Butterfly backbreaker.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20 and 1 will make CM Punk immortal.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Double underhook backbreaker.
Taking things back into the ring. Guys, this might actually end in a countout.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
Oh, we know what's coming. And Undertaker moves. Punk has played mind games.
Hit on CM Punk. Punk powers out, still going strong.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
What a lariat. The pinpoint kick to the back.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Counter right when it was needed. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Eyes all fixed, looking to victimize him. Target.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The God Sleep GTS from Punk.
Is it the fin?
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
And straight into the pin attempt.
I am honestly at a loss for words right now.
Range down an elbow retaliation. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Undertaker is now under pressure.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Sit-out powerbomb.
High red district for CM Punk. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for some top rope. Elbow drop for the top rope.
And staying with it into the cover. 2.
He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is
Winner
over.
of this match, CM Punk.
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Earlier tonight, this man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 200.
Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
There is so much on the line tonight, both Cena and Punk, so much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night?
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip, code red.
This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last...
He goes for the quick pin attempt.
It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Not much to that pin other than making their opponent expend energy to kick out.
Oh, the heel hook. stretch. Oh, what a kick.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Float over a Russian leg sweep. Something to note about tonight's contest. Even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
By the end of this match, John Cena is either going to look absolutely unstoppable, or he's going to be remembered as a man who gambled everything just for his pride.
If Cena can beat Punk here, he... Trying armbar. Wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
Sliding into the ring now.
Oh, what an axe handle.
John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year as double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. There's the tables. Shoulders. He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up. Face first. Setting up. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Face first. Setting up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Just compressing the whole spine.
Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
Launching. Splash. Massive.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk. John Cena into the cover for the win. And a shoulder is lifted before one.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a one count.
Turns it around.
A complete stalemate of reversals here.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Rotates out against the cover.
Breaking his own pin here. Not sure if that's wise of him at this point.
Spinning kick to the gut. Cena's getting dominated.
Punk is letting Cena know he's read his book right now.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. And Cena just got booted out of the ring.
Take off. All the way to the outside.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. Is that all she wrote for Cena?
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
High stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
Cena!
Attitude adjustment. Will John Cena put him away? How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
And Cena looks a little surprised. He's not used to being on this side of a kick out.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Neckbreaker. Picture perfect.
Taking flight. Whoa, look out.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. And he gets sent back into the ring. What a way to shatter an arm.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him. Ooh. Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk.
His eyes are fixated. He's looking to end this. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back GTS connects. Can John Cena survive this?